Production of goods and services can only be in 4 sectors here, according to our area. Sectors of the economy. Number 1, commercial agriculture. The problem with the market, not the food. In some years, in many years, we produce a lot, there's no market. Then the farmers go away, go to other things. Then you find next, like a few years ago, we produced 5 million tons of maize. Then in Uganda, we don't eat a lot of maize because we have got other foods. So we consumed only 1 million tons. So we had a surplus of 4 million tons. Sector 2, manufacturing, industry. Sector 3, services, hospitality, tourism, transport, professional services, medical, and so on. And then Sector 4, ICT. It is through these that we are working here in Uganda to create affluence. And all these 4 sectors are what we call, characterized as wealth creation. Creating wealth for the families, for the individuals, and for the country. Because sometimes people confuse this wealth creation with something else, which we here we describe as development. You may have development without creating wealth. If the government builds roads, the railways, the power stations, electricity, but the families and the individuals don't take advantage of it, you will have development, but no wealth. And it is wealth that really, in the end, deals with, ushers in affluence, although assisted by development. And development, we mean the roads, the railways, the electricity power stations, piped water, ICT. All this could be summarized as infrastructure. But then the government must also, and the individuals, the government and the individual agencies and private sector must engage in research. The human being has been here for the last 4.5 million years. That's when we evolved from the other primates. And through these millions of years, man has been gaining more understanding of the natural laws that people call science. Gravity, electronics, all that is part of nature or manipulation of nature. So research is very crucial. And part of the backwardness of Africa was when we lagged behind in science and technology. We invented fire 1.5 million years ago. We took part in the agricultural revolution. We took part in the domestication of animals, but thereafter we lagged behind. When the Chinese invented gunpowder and the Europeans weaponized it, we took part in the Iron Age, but after that we lagged behind. So this lagging behind in science and technology is very dangerous. It should never happen again. But then the question is, how do we sustainably and safely do this? In my view, we need to do the following. Preserve the water sources and the environment. If we preserve the water sources like this lake here, and the environment generally, it will be easier to sustainably create affluence for forever, more or less. And by the environment, by the water bodies, we are talking about the lakes, the rivers, the forests, the steep gradients of the mountains, the wetlands, etc., etc. Secondly, use the fossil fuels safely and ensure adequate countermeasures. These fossil fuels have become a problem because they are overused. Otherwise, carbon dioxide is actually good. Carbon dioxide is the one the plants use through photosynthesis to manufacture food. And all living things have carbon in them. If some of the wonderful people are here were to, by bad luck, burn somewhere, we will find carbon in your body. It's called exirira in our language. Exirira. So the problem has been overuse and anarchy in planning, but also greed for money. These people who are greedy for money are the problem. Thirdly, use clean energy. Fourth, fight pollution of chemicals, plastics, etc. 5, use safe materials for whatever we are doing, like for instance, avoiding asbestos, all those dangerous things which are used without first studying them carefully. What then are the obstacles in this? I think there are 2. Ignorance, some of the people didn't know, but also greed. Like for instance here, we didn't know that the biogas was as you can see, we have got so much vegetable and animal materials. Biogas is very easy for us to make here. But we didn't know. We were not concentrating on it. Hydropower, solar power, wind power. Now, regarding, finally, South-South cooperation, again, as I said at the beginning, we collaborated during the anti-colonial struggle. We used to have what we call the Afro-Asian Solidarity Group. We used to have the tricontinental, the three continents, Asia, Africa, Latin America. We cooperated at the Bandung Conference. So it is now time to cooperate on ensuring affluence for all our people. And what does this mean? Because when I produce a good or a service, I need a consumer to buy what I have produced.
Download the app on App Store or Google Play Store now. Vision Digital Experience, the future of media.